Democrats are blasting President Biden for his, quote, shockingly inhumane border proposal, which will make migrants ineligible to claim asylum in the U.S. if they pass through other countries without seeking refuge there first. The administration says the measure, which is very similar to a Trump-era rule, would be temporary to help with the strain at the border when Title 42 goes away. Tom Homan is a former acting ICE director and a Fox News contributor. And Tom, you know the border issues very well. You have said that this proposal is long overdue, and I'm sure have a lot more to say about it. But my question to you is, you know, Democrats are saying it's inhumane and that it shouldn't have happened. But the Border Patrol says folks are still going to be able to claim asylum. Clear this up for us.
Well, look, I do think when someone claims asylum, if they're escaping, let's say they're claiming asylum from Honduras because they have a fear of persecution from their home government. That's what asylum is. So if they get to Mexico, have they not escaped that fear of persecution from their home government? Of course. They should claim asylum in the first free country they come to. I believe in that. But this administration, look, it's smoke and mirrors again. They're going to establish these rules, but there's so many exceptions to the rule that the exception is going to swallow the rule. They just got to come to the board and say, well, I fear for my life. And how do we disprove that they fear for their life? So there's going to be so many exceptions to this rule, it's not going to matter. What really concerns me about this administration, why don't they do something that's already been proven effective and the federal courts already said it's legal? The Remain in Mexico program. You don't have to worry about Title 42. You don't have to worry about the fake policies you're coming up with. Title 42, it worked. It was a game changer. The highest courts in the land said it was legal. People can still claim asylum, but they went in Mexico. But this administration won't do it. They keep coming up with these policies that they will lose in court, and they know they will lose in court. And here's their game. When they lose in court, they can say, well, we were solving the border crisis, numbers going down, Republican states came in and sued us, now the numbers going back up. This is the game they're playing. The policies they're creating are unlawful, they won't work, but they're ignoring the policies that did work under the Trump administration.
How do you mean that the policies that they're creating are unlawful and don't work if they're being accused of having the same policies as the Trump administration that you're saying did work? Explain that for me, what you mean there.
Okay. They're not the same policies. So the Trump administration, they had the Remain in Mexico program where you can claim asylum but you can wait in Mexico. But for instance, the parole policy, they said they're going to parole 30,000 people in. That's illegal. Parole policy clearly states, the statute clearly says that it has to be a case-by-case analysis based on the circumstances and the facts of each case that must result in a significant public benefit for the country. They're not doing that. They're saying 30,000 a month are coming in. Where's the case-by-case analysis? They will lose this in court. That's why 20 states are suing them. This latest policy, when they created the rule, they made all these exceptions to the rule that are going to swallow the rule. So the Trump administration did it differently. They established a program where you can still claim asylum, but you can wait outside the country. This administration is creating a policy where we're going to make illegal immigration legal and bring you to the port of entries. It's not going to work. They're going to lose.
I want to ask, how do you respond to Senate Democrats who are saying this? Call for number one. We're deeply disappointed that the administration has chose to move forward with publishing this proposal rule, which only perpetuates the harmful myth that asylum seekers are a threat to this nation. Immigration advocates, Democrats alike, have said, you know, our guiding principle is that if you set foot on American soil, you have the right to claim asylum here, and they're upset about this policy. What's your response to that?
First of all, they want completely open borders. They don't want any rules of who comes in the country. And I will say this to the Democrats. Look at the data. The immigration court data says this. 9 out of 10 people who claim asylum at our border never get relief from the U.S. courts because either don't show up, they don't qualify. 9 out of 10. That means millions of these asylum seekers are going to be ordered removed. They also know this. The Homeland Security Life Cycle Report says if they're not detained, only 6% will leave. So the millions that will lose their case are never leaving, because they'll go in the wind and wait for the next amnesty to come across. So if the Democrats want to pick a side on this issue, look at the facts. The facts is 9 out of 10 commit asylum fraud. They don't qualify, and they're clogging up the system for thousands of people around the world that really are escaping fear and persecution and need United States assistance. The data clearly shows it's a massive asylum fraud, and they need to deal with that, and they need to secure the border. Securing the border saves lives. Securing the border ensures that only those with real asylum claims will get processed, such as remain in Mexico. You still get heard, your case will get heard, you get scheduled for court, but you're not being released in the United States to remain here for decades after you get ordered removed by a court.
Tom Homan, appreciate you always being with us. No one knows the border quite as well as you do, so thank you so much for your time, sir.